Imagine a world where the very cells that make up your body turn against you, causing spontaneous combustion. This is the chilling premise of the PlayStation 1 classic, Parasite Eve. Developed and published by Square in 1998, Parasite Eve is a survival horror-action role-playing game that marries science fiction with the macabre. Parasite Eve is a sequel to the novel of the same name, penned by Hideaki Sena. This marked the first game in the Parasite Eve video game series and blazed a trail as Squaresoft's first M-rated game. It was also the company's first major collaboration between American and Japanese game development teams. The game's plot centers around New York City police officer Aya Brea. Over a 6-day span in 1997, Aya races against the clock to stop Eve, a woman hell-bent on destroying the human race through spontaneous human combustion. As a player, you traverse the levels set in various areas of New York, utilizing a pausable real-time combat system and several role-playing elements. Parasite Eve was produced by Hironobu Sakaguchi and directed by Takashi Tokita. The game's eerie, tension-building soundtrack was composed by Yoko Shimomura, who received widespread acclaim for her inorganic and emotionless score. Upon release, Parasite Eve was met with positive reviews. Critics lauded the game's graphics and gameplay, though some found the game too linear with little replay potential. Nevertheless, the game was part of a resurgence in the popularity of Japanese horror sparked by the original book. This wasn't the only adaptation of Sena's novel, however. Alongside the game, a film adaptation and 2 manga comics were released. The game's success led to 2 sequels, Parasite Eve II in 1999 and The Third Birthday in 2010. By 2010, the first 2 games had shipped over 3 million copies worldwide. The game begins on Christmas Eve 1997, with Aya Brea, an NYPD rookie, attending an opera at Carnegie Hall. When the audience spontaneously combusts, only Aya, her date, and an actress named Melissa Pierce remain. Aya confronts Melissa, who then mutates into a beast named Eve and escapes into the city's sewers. Parasite Eve's development lasted around 2 years, with the game initially set to be a direct sequel to the novel, taking place in Tokyo. However, Sakaguchi suggested a change of scenery to New York City, adding a unique twist to the story. By the first half of 1998, nearly 1 million units of Parasite Eve had been sold in Japan alone, making it the 3rd best-selling game in the country for that period. By February 2004, the game had shipped 1.94 million copies, with over half of those sales coming from outside of Japan. In conclusion, Parasite Eve is a unique blend of survival, horror and action role-playing, set against the backdrop of a city under siege from a cellular level. With its innovative gameplay, engaging story and atmospheric soundtrack, it's no surprise that this game continues to captivate audiences more than 2 decades after its release. Voiceover. As we wrap up our journey through the haunting world of Parasite Eve, we hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into one of gaming's truly unique experiences. Your support helps us bring more content like this to light, exploring the hidden gems and timeless classics of the gaming world. If you've enjoyed this video, we ask that you please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new content, and it helps us continue to create and share these in-depth looks into your favorite games. Finally, we invite you to join the conversation in the comments below. Have you played Parasite Eve? What were your favorite moments? And which game should we explore next? Again, thank you for watching, and until next time, keep gaming.